me down. Wait a minute, it ain't came back up yet. But that's what a lot of them are afraid of. Okay, hi YouTube, I'm back. Okay, y'all can't shut me down. I'm back. I'm on TikTok, so if y'all shut down, I'm on another platform. Y'all not gonna shut me down no more. I'm done with y'all games. They are not gonna shut me down. They're not gonna keep me quiet anymore. Okay, I am not going to do it because I'm telling y'all, when they sent that entity to my house last night, okay, and threw my mail on the floor, I said, oh, okay, let's go. Okay, Candy K is back with the wrath of God. I am back with the wrath of God, and I'm exposing it all. Okay, and let me tell y'all something. Okay, did I finish my credentials, y'all? But you know what? My credentials don't matter. Okay, I am a royal divine child of God. I have the royal bloodline. Okay, I have power. I was specifically chosen to be one of God's warriors. And these people wanted to try to continuously come after me for no dang on reason. Okay. I don't harm nobody. I didn't slander nobody. I didn't come after nobody. All I did was expose wrongdoings, is what I did. Cheating, lying, stealing. I mean, y'all, these people, let me tell you how evil these people are. They stole my money. They stole my car. They took insurance checks. Okay. They took y'all, these people have done everything. Okay. They took my organs. Okay. Yeah. Took my organs. And then they did some other stuff. So these people have been cut because like I said, it all started with me researching the pharmaceutical industry. And y'all, I'm going to be doing webinars. Okay. I'm going to be doing webinars okay. The first one I'm going to do for free. Then the other ones, y'all, because they won't let me speak out fully on social media. Okay. They want to keep shutting me down. When I started to talk about this stuff, like when I back in 2014, and then when I was running for a political office, they asked me to run against Maxine Waters. And then, you got these rhino Republicans. You got these shady, shisty Democrats. Okay. They all evil, y'all. All of them is evil. Okay. So don't get it twisted out here. Okay. How you know is by having your connection with God. And that's how I knew. And this is what God was showing me. Okay. So this is how I knew. So anyway, all of these people, okay, they knew I knew that I knew. Okay. And then, like I said, I come from the corporate world. Okay. I know how to dot my I's and cross my T's, but I'm very intelligent. Okay. God gave me this. God gave me intelligence. Okay. He gave me a brain to capture it all. Okay. I know every little thing. And they said, I live this stuff. Okay. How can you debunk somebody that lived, okay, all of these experiences and confronted you about it? Okay. A lot of these mayors, I confronted y'all. Some of these senators, like Kamala Harris, I confronted Kamala Harris. Okay. And corruption when she was a senator. Okay. Not when she was trying to run for president. I confronted Kamala. I went to Kamala Harris because I used to frequent Washington, D.C. When I was went to the Leadership Institute, I got college, and training under my belt as well. But I went to Kamala Harris's office, okay, because there was some corruption going on in the state of California. And I said, looky here, okay, and she gonna try to pass the buck down to the same people that was doing the corruption. Okay. I said, oh, I see how you are. And I went straight to her office. She wasn't there, but I told her assistant, I said, you tell her. I told her my full name. You tell her I was looking for her. Okay. And I got her letter. She sent me a letter. Kamala Harris sent me a letter when she was a senator. I said, oh, okay. I see what she's doing. Oh, she want to try to pass the buck. She part of the corruption too. And then when I sent Obama my pharmaceutical research, he come back, oh, let her be a federal registered contractor. He didn't know, okay, why he think he was watching me. I was watching them. I was watching them and I was investigating them. Okay, why he thought he had me under federal watch, okay, with the CIA, the FBI, the DOJ, okay, the DHS, all of them, doing false investigations on me. Okay, people lying on me, slandering my name. Okay, guess what? As y'all was doing that, I was working behind the scenes to expose y'all. But I don't just expose you, I bring receipts. Okay, trying to hack my accounts. Okay, the Government Accountability Office is going to tell me, oh, if you say anything about your big pharma research, they're going to unalive you. I said, well, guess what? They already tried to unalive me once with the medical device. I shouldn't be speaking right now. I should be 6 feet under. Okay, that's what they wanted me to be. These people wanted me to be 6 feet under, and so they kept sending join vault leaderboard. I was wondering about that leaderboard, y'all. Um, but anyway, so they kept sending stuff at me. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I just did, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. Okay, it's gone. But I don't know. You know, why they kept, sending the text. They thought, I was dumb. They thought I was naive because you know what, y'all, when I was running for political office, I'm just going to keep it real out here. When I was running for political office, I used to have white people come up to me and be like, oh, you're so intelligent. And I would look at it, what, I'm supposed to be dumb? Okay. I'm not supposed to be educated. I'm supposed to be some dumb black woman. I'm a grown woman. Okay, you talking about oh, you're so educated. That was an assault to my intelligence. This is another reason why I'm exposing every single last one of them. Okay? Because the racism is real out here. The racism is real out here. And it's across the board. And when there's another thing too, you guys. If they can't control you, like a lot of y'all, they're mind controlling every single last one of y'all on social media. Okay, this algorithm and all of these head tech CEOs and their little minions got y'all going in loops. Got y'all going in loops. Okay, it's called what is it called? It's like advanced gaming is what it is. Okay, these social media platforms, it's like an advanced gaming system. Okay, to get people on social media to scroll, post, scroll, post. It's a gaming. Okay, it's a manipulation tactic. Okay, in the meantime, it's gathering every little bit of information about you, your family, what you do, how you do it, where you do it, who you doing it with. It's a manipulation tactic. It's mind control. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting hot because I'm just so passionate, y'all. Okay, because they know I know. Okay, y'all. I even have a blog. Okay, I have a blog, right? And I started putting out some of my pharmaceutical information on my blog. Y'all, I would go into I would pull up my blog article on Google. Y'all, somebody then rewrote my whole article on Google. I'm like, I didn't write that. I'm like, wait a minute. I did not write that. Okay. And so then when I was writing my blog articles, y'all, trying to explain all the, because all my a lot of the corruption that I went through, I wrote it on my blog, y'all. Okay, that was my way of documenting everything that I was going through. Okay, like I said, housing fraud, government fraud, scams. Okay, these financial thieves, just a whole lot of stuff, y'all, that I was going through. Okay, and I was documenting every single last thing on my blog. Y'all, do y'all know that? Okay, I have a WordPress blog. Okay, do y'all know? Somebody like on one of my pharmaceutical articles, I had the list of all the it went back to World War I and World War II of all the Nobel Peace Prize winners, dating back to what after World War I and World War II. I put the doctor's name or the prize winner's name and the disease that they created. Okay, I had their name, the disease they created, the name and the disease that they created, the name and the disease that they I had it all. Do y'all know that just like mysteriously disappeared out of the article? Somebody came in there, a hacker, whoever, and just disappeared it off the article. I said, ain't this about something? Okay. I had Chinese people threatening me when it used to be Twitter. Okay, when I had all the some of my pharmaceutical research up on my websites, they have attacked every website I've tried to put up, y'all. Even my fashion boutique, they have came up against every all my fashion boutiques. Okay, I kept getting threatening messages. every day. Every day. I kept getting somebody was and then somebody one of the companies that wanted my designs, they put a traffic source on one of my websites. And I contact the website company and I'm like, I didn't tell these, why is these people on my website? They was redirecting my traffic. Okay. A fashion company that was attached to the government was redirecting my fashion boutique traffic, y'all. This is what these people have been doing. Then when I switched to another one, okay, this time they kept emailing me. I was getting like 100 emails a week. Where this is and using Shopify name. Okay, the first one was Wix with the traffic. Then the Shopify name. They kept using Shopify. We're a Shopify rep. We're a Shopify that, and just threatening me, threatening me, threatening me, threatening me, threatening me, threatening me.